Was missing a honestly an automated system. For so long I was doing everything just by hand. Um, I had some people I used to work with in the past who would do things, but my level of consistency is kind of different to a lot of people I was working with. So that consistency as far as like marketing every day to my data was something that was definitely missing. And the automation portion is something that I've always wanted to implement to my business, so, if I'm doing something else or following up on something, my leads or anything, I will have something that kind of still can market to my data without me actually necessarily being there. When I was running my texting platform by myself, I was probably honestly probably like 3 to 4 hours. Just texting. I'll use different platforms.
Yeah.
But it was still time consuming. But I would say now New Realm has probably freed up probably like that time itself. I reached out to a guy named Kevin, who's in Dallas. I was telling him about how I'm needing to automate my business. I'm looking to scale some things out and just free myself up, as far as like time wise. I'm like, yeah, man, I've started this new platform that my guy built out. It's amazing. He was showing me like different, ways new will work for him. I'm like, man, this is something I might actually like, really need for a good number on my personal life as well. As far as that time aspect, that's how much it really like just it's benefited me the most, I would say. Be able to build out a workflow, from yourself, from ground up, how you basically want it. I like that feature because, with it, when they respond, you can, build out response accordingly to what they say. That's probably my favorite feature. So I don't have to sit there and watch, okay, is it going to say this? Is it going to say this? I can build out anything in there to where, it'll respond according to what they say. So that's one feature. I also like the drip feature as well, being able to like send out, okay, I want to send out 200 text messages at 9, then maybe like 400 at 12, and then a couple more probably in the evening times. It's probably my favorite time because I can kind of hit those time slots when I know people are more on their phone the most. Some people responded, some people didn't. Some people said no, some people said, maybe, this and this and that. So okay, it's working, The next day, it's a part of, the workflow is where if they don't respond, they'll send out another text message, say, hey, I'm still interested in 123 Main Street. Is this house still available? And literally like when that text message is sent out, I guess it was like, I guess the people were trying to see if, this guy's actually serious or if this is like, I don't know, but I guess that second message, really did feel like, okay, this guy must be really interested. And literally I got 16 leads from it. And literally in like an hour or two, of just actually hot leads, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. That day, the next day, I had a lead that I actually got under contract from that, from the 16 leads. I had like 2 other walkthroughs the following couple of days, and looking to get about 3 more of those same leads in contract this week. Later on down the line, but yeah, man, that shocked me. I'm like, yeah, this is hard. Veteran investors, who do like 3-4 deals a month. Or even more, I would say New Realm is definitely a tool that will definitely help. You scale your business as far as like reaching out to people. It'll free up more time throughout your day to handle more, important tasks. Yeah, I mean, this is gold. I'd say that SMS, messaging, if that's the way you market, I would definitely say this is a tool that'll, expand that part of, your marketing 100%. Got you. This is definitely a tool that can make you a one army show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's self-sufficient. Like I said, it responds accordingly to whatever, your sellers or data, whoever, whatever you want to call it, or responds to. So I would definitely say you won't need no VAs to run this. Honestly, you can just run this yourself. might be check on it a couple times, maybe once throughout the day, maybe, you know, and, you know, you're kind of hands off from that point. Yeah, because the good feature about it, especially if you download the app, it, you know, allows you to let you know, hey, you got a lead coming in, or hey, you got somebody calling in. You really don't need any VAs when it comes to working through New Realm. So if you're, you know, one of those guys who, you know, just you're by yourself, but you still want to kind of scale your business, this is definitely, you know, something that I would advise anybody to get on, you know.